Hey y'all, what's up? How is everyone doing tonight? Y'all just said something about trying to reconnect. I didn't know what was happening. Sorry, that was kind of weird. Anyway, when you're hopping on, hit the heart button. Let me know that you're here. And if you are interested in the supply list tonight, type in the word monogram. Monogram, y'all. So, I'm going to make a really cute monogram sign tonight. I'm going to take two different transfers and make a sign, okay? And I'm going to just repurpose a frame that I had, so super easy, but really kind of cute. And guess what, y'all? I'm doing Christmas in July. We'll do one more. It's just stressful to me. I mean, I'm in shorts, y'all. I can't wrap my head around it. So hit the heart button when you're coming on. And if you're new here, my name is Shonda, and I am from West Georgia, and I just like hopping on y'all and giving y'all some really fun and cool ideas and get your creative juices flowing, y'all, because look, there's nothing like it. It's a stress reliever for me to come down here in my craft space and do the thing. So okay, so here's what I'm using. I had this is actually a really cool frame. And y'all, listen, I had 4 of these hanging in my old home. And I'm going to show y'all the picture. And y'all, this is no joke. You can ask my real estate agent who came and showed our house 3 years ago when we put it on the market. And we bought this new house. These were hanging in my home right when you walk into my kitchen. They were hanging there for 3 years at least, because I was so indecisive in what pictures to put in these frames. Okay, let me show you. They have a 3, you see there's 3 holes, right? Okay, this is the picture I took out of it, and they literally hung in my house for at least 3, maybe 4 years, because I was so indecisive in what pictures to put in them. Y'all, that's what I had hanging. They were literally in there. So I just told everyone, I said, look, this is my family. I don't know who they are, but I just have a feeling they're my family. Y'all, that is no joke. I had them. I had frames with people in them. My family can all verify that just sat in my home because I was so indecisive. I am a very indecisive person when it comes to certain things. Okay, so but it's a really cool frame because you can actually go on, and it gives you a code on the back to go on and actually print those in that order so that you can put them in the frame. I'm not going to do that. I'm too indecisive. I can't do that. So this is what I'm going to do. Hey, Mom. Mom, am I not telling the truth? I had pictures of people hanging in my house. Linda, I'm telling you, I love the frames. But ask Mom. I had people hanging in my home for years that I was just like, I'm just going to say they're my family because I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm going to wipe this out. This has been sitting down here. Hey, Mom. Mom, please tell her. I did. Hey, Lisa. Please tell her how, I'm sure you did it too, Linda. We're from the same, crazy cloth. Yours is just a little bit different cloth, but, cousins still have it. I do too, my dog. Lisa, why do we do it, y'all? And it's not because, I'm not lazy or nothing like that. I'm literally indecisive. Truth, so did Mother. Mom, Mimi did it too. Y'all, Mimi was my grandma. Mine's a jacked up one. Listen, I really, is there really anybody out there that their families aren't jacked up in some way or another? I just started owning it. You know what Tyler said to me, which I think is funny? Tyler is my middle child. He said to me, Mom, he said, he was in the Air Force and been around places, and he's like, I've been around and I've seen a lot of people and I've met a lot of people. He said, everybody's the same. He said, it's just really what they want to act like is real and what they really want to say is real or not. Do you want to cover up that your family has some crazy, or do you just want to embrace it and be done with it? I just embrace it and go on with it. Now, Nope, you're right. I mean, Mom, nobody, you know. Okay, so I'm just getting all the 3 years worth of grime that this has been sitting down in my basement. I didn't put it back up. I promised my husband I would not put strangers back in our home. This one. It's choices, Mom. It is choices, but, you know, I choose to just say, hey, you know what? Nobody's perfect, and it is what it is. I don't have to accept your actions, or I don't have to do all that, but I never think I'm perfect, and I never think my family is. Hey, it is what it is. All right, I'm going to set this back here. Now, I'm using, y'all, this is really pretty. I got this, bless them. Not bless them. I got this at Hobby Lobby when the books were half off. Okay, so this one's actually cardstock. So this one's a little bit heavier than your scrapbook paper. Did y'all say I remembered that word? I always forget scrapbook. It won't stick. Now it's maybe sticking, but this one's a heavier cardstock paper. Okay, and there's some beautiful ones in it. I mean, there's some gorgeous. This one's Christmas. So I'm going to use this beautiful music sheet. Okay, so how are you? Oh, good. I will send you a link, Lisa. Just type in the word monogram, 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 and I will send you a link, and you can go and look at my store. Hey, Natalie. Hey, Waylon. Hey, Stella. Hey, Press. If any of them are watching. Press may be too grown now, you know. And I know Derek was like, no, I'm not trying. So this is how big it was. And all I did was I just put my my glass and just, hey, Brandy, and just cut it out, y'all. Okay? So, again, this is really thick. And remember, y'all, for everyone who comments, I will put your name in my bucket and draw for Happy Mail. Okay, so let me make sure I get my frame right. This is going to be an easy peasy one tonight, y'all. So listen, easy way to refurbish your picture frames, especially of those that you still haven't put pictures in. Okay, hey, Way, hey, Stella. Just the two tonight, just the babes. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I am going to use, we'll go ahead and put my, so again, we're just going to reuse a frame that I never used, you know, and then I'm going to put in my cardstock. Okay, I know it sounds crazy, and then I'm just putting this back in there to kind of hold everything in place. We'll put my back on. So y'all, and you know, Dollar Tree has, oh wait, my hair's going crazy. Dollar Tree has 8x10 frames, okay? So, this is what this looks like so far. You see? Which is still pretty, you know, it just has the music notes on it, you know, whatever. Very pretty. But here it goes. This is what we're going to do. So, this is our new beautiful Peace on Earth and Mercy Mild, okay? And it's called Peace on Earth Greenery, okay? So we are going to use the greenery wreath, okay? And we're going to chalk it on directly onto my, the glass, y'all. That's it. We're going to chalk it right on the glass, okay? So look, you could change up your background per season, or per decoration. If you change your decor, you decide, you know, you want to do a different decor. I kind of just thought, you know what, I'm just going to go with a little Christmas theme tonight. Now, in my cart link, I will tell you, I put in the two colors, Eucalyptus and Storm. Storm is my favorite color, y'all. Let me find it. Hold on. Not my favorite. My favorite is Ocean, or Dusky Blue. Well, I mean, I can't find the Storm. Oh, here it is. So Storm is gray. Okay, so in the cart link that you will see, there's actually storm and eucalyptus, but you can change the colors on whatever you want to do. So what I'm going to do though is candy apple and eucalyptus. Okay, so also when you are working with the transfers and glass, make sure to fuzz your transfers, okay? Because our transfers are super sticky and they will stick on that glass like no tomorrow, and when you try to pull them up, they could either rip or stretch, and they won't be right. So just make sure to fuzz it, which just means put some fuzz on the back, lint, and you can do this with an old pillowcase, you can do it with a t-shirt, you can do it with whatever. We just have these handy dandy fuzzing cloths that we have in my store. So because they're bendable, okay, I'm going to be able just to put this right on here and make sure top and bottom, and I can push them down in, okay? Let's see, is that going to fit? I have something in there. Let's get that out. Don't know what it is. Let's get it out. It's a hunk of fuzz. Okay. So just push it down in there. Make sure you have no air bubbles, y'all. No air bubbles. Okay. Make sure no air bubbles. Make sure that is straight. We'll work from the top to the bottom. Now, this would also just be pretty just the way this is. Okay, just chalking on this peace on earth, mercy mild, which is this beautiful, beautiful saying. But I thought it would be really pretty to put my husband's last name. I said it, y'all. My husband's last name. Look, anytime I monogram, I feel like it's just, it's a respect to him. Y'all, I have literally, no, I have not had to replace it, Natalie. I wash it all the time, but the one side is like a terry cloth and this side is like a microfiber, and you can actually dry your transfers on it instead of using a paper towel. It's just a really neat thing. I have another one over there and have not had to open it. So, but anyway, yes, I have been married to my husband for almost 30 years, and I didn't take his name. Y'all, I was in college, and it didn't work out for me that way. That's just not, it was harder to do that. So I told him I would take it one day. Well, one day hadn't come yet. But just to honor him, I always do everything with the letter C, because this is the Koval household. Everyone in this household is named Koval except for me, and Andrew used to be, and he was also a different name. So we all just, listen. Shonda Stone just sounded better to me than Shonda Koval. It's simple. So it is what it is. You know, it's that choice thing, Mom, you were talking about. Okay, just make sure it's down really well. And you see, I have pushed it up in here. Okay, now the cool thing about this is I am using chalk paste. Okay, this is chalk in paste form. If I get tired of this and I just want to completely change everything, but I still want to use my frame, all you got to do is put just a little bit of water, like you see me do last night when we redid this little sign. Take your water, scrape it off. You can actually take the glass out easily, you know, scrape it off, wipe it off. That's it. Start again. It's that simple. So I like the versatility behind it. So I'm going to use this gorgeous eucalyptus, okay? And I'm going to do my leaves in the eucalyptus. Now there are these little, I'm going to call them berries. I don't know what they are. They're little dots. They kind of look like bubbles. I'm thinking they're supposed to be like berries, like maybe some holly berries or something. I don't know. I'm gonna make them red. So that's all I'm doing. I'm just chalking through with my paste, and this is our mini squeegee, y'all. And I'm just chalking through onto this. Now, would this scrape off if you get, you know, I mean, you can't wrestle with this, you know, you can't like get the boys together and start passing it around and seeing if nobody, it's going to scrape off if you really try, is my point. You can't let the kids play with it, you know, all the things. But it is a glass frame, so let's hope you don't do that anyway. But anyway, it will scrape off. It's not going to be like a permanent, but it will be fine and it will permanently stay on there as long as it's just sitting on a shelf or something like that. But now if you go to store it, I will tell you, you know, put something over it like a paper towel or a cloth or something like that when you're storing it for like if it's a Christmas, you know, I put all my stuff in totes and stuff like that and store it. So I would just put like a cloth or a towel in here and go and store. Hey Caroline girl, how you doing? So that's how I would do it, just to protect, you know, that something else don't rub against it and scratch it, because it could. This is just like, you know, painting on top of glass and not heat setting it. You could make it permanent if you use some ink and heat set it, but I don't have any desire to do that with this. I want to be able to change it if I want to. Okay. All right, so now I'm just going to get my candy apple red, and I'm just going to do these little dots. I thought I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Oh, he's on my list. Natalie, your husband's calling me. Tell him I'm on live. Tell him I can't get his phone call. I thought I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, but I forgot. I do have Do Not Disturb, but my family can always get through, so that's just the way it is. Do you have an update on the little boy who had surgery today? Brandy is in here. Brandy, how is your son? Linda, thank you so much. Y'all, my days mix up so bad. It's so funny because I knew I had something on my heart, and that is exactly what it was. How did everything go, Brandy, with your son? Okay. So that's this. So let's peel this off. Natalie. I forgot. I mean, like I said, I think that my family is not, it doesn't go on Do Not Disturb. So I would peel this in front of you guys, but I have to kind of peel it. Remember, when you are peeling away from glass or something that these stick to very well, make sure to peel from the middle, you know, kind of like this, instead of a corner down, so that you do not stretch your transfer, y'all. He says, Colin, when I will do it. So just pull down from the middle, just like that. And I will hold this up for you and then put it in my little, I have a little bucket of water down here, y'all, that I just put mine in until I'm finished. Okay, look how pretty, y'all, already. You see it? So you've got your little music background, and then now we've got like a little, just a greenery wreath. Okay, so let me dry this. We'll dry this really good too, y'all, because I don't want my other transfer pulling up anything. The cool thing is about the chalk paste is you can actually wipe off. Oh wait, hold on, let me look at Brandy, hold on. I gotta look at your comment on my computer. Oh, Brandy, we're praying for that. That we're going to have specific prayers that those are non-cancer, so that he can be within that trial, that clinical trial. One step at a time. I know that y'all are, whew, I can't imagine. So my heart is with you guys. Okay, so and for anyone that's new, my friend Brandy on here, her son had surgery today, has battled with cancer, and without going into specifics on everything, just he had some surgery today, and y'all just keep him in your thoughts and prayers. Okay, so just like right there, that little piece ran, so I was able just to scratch it off. So look how pretty already. That would just be beautiful just in itself. I mean, honestly, for Christmas, or it'd be really pretty to make, y'all, to make an actual Christmas tree out of like some stems, some, you know, go back in your woods and get you some stems, or you know, some, I don't know, some stuff, you know, to make a tree. I was thinking maybe some shims, you know, to do some shims. I'm gonna make a tree out of shims. It's got me so weird. Oh man, I'm telling you. Okay, all right, so here we go. There's that. Let me put this up, so we're not going to use that. And I'm going to do, this is just our, these are our classic monograms. We have them A through Z. And I'm just going to put it right in the middle of my sign. And just make my little monogram sign, y'all, for Christmas. Super easy. Now, again, remember, fuzz these transfers if you're doing them on the glass of any kind. They stick super well. Okay, all right. Now, I'm not gonna stick it down super tight anywhere except for where my letter is, because I really don't want to pull up anything. I'm really nervous. In fact, I think I'm gonna do this, because I just feel like that if this touches this, this is going to, it's not gonna be good. So I'm just gonna try to put my C and then kind of have this behind it. I'm trying, y'all, I'm trying. So I'm gonna try to get this in the middle. Okay, and look at that, we'll see. Hold on, let me put this down. And then put that down. Okay. Let me look, see if I'm straight, y'all. And I'm not. Of course I'm not. Of course I'm not. Okay. I'm gonna leave that on the bottom though. Oh, y'all, I'm so short. If I wasn't so short. Might be better if I wasn't so short. Okay, I think I got it. Now. So I'm just kind of putting the backer sheet behind this so it doesn't stick to my wreath. Okay. And listen, if it's not straight, guess what? Y'all know how many times I've redone some stuff after I've been live? That's what I'll do. It's just what I'll do. It is what you can do if you're not happy with it. I know, Caroline. Look, I've got one. I'm telling you, short girl probs, y'all. I have ladders everywhere. There's one right here. I would just feel silly to get on it right here in front of y'all and, you know, have to stand on the ladder. Hey, does any of my short friends have the grabbers? You know? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Those big grabbers that have the handle and you do up and you have the grabber. Anybody have those? Y'all let me know. Short girl prob, my friends. Anybody have that? Because I do not. Yes, you do have Granddaddy Longlegs Presley. Well, I have my boys, but here's what I don't have. My boys home all the time. So you know what I do? Problems. You do? Okay, girl, I'm telling you. But here's what you do. You do not have to buy those anymore. Get you a pair of tongs. You know, good set of tongs. Honey, I get literally I got my pitcher, my tea pitcher down the other day. You get your tongs and you just get up there and you tong it through the handle and you just do this. And I have my medicine bag way up top. I get my tongs and I go like this and then I catch it. And then I put it back in there. I put my tong up and I push it back up in there. It's just what I do. I know, Mom. Y'all want to know what's funny? This table actually goes down. But I need it right here so that y'all don't see from here down, because that's the non-flattering part. Just kidding. Honestly, it's because my arms are so short. I gotta have it right here. All right. Looks great. Hold on, let me get this down here before I get it everywhere. Y'all, look how pretty. It is kind of down just a little bit from the top. But y'all, it's so simple and so elegant looking. And just, I don't know, I love it. When this came in the other day, my first thought was, I do love the saying that's with it. Very sweet. I have a peaceful heart. You know, when anything is talking about peace, that's my heart. I want peace. I want harmony. But I loved the wreath around it. You know, I thought, oh my goodness, my creative juices are going, y'all. The wreath was definitely it. Hey, Brandy, that's why I'm here, girl. Borrow it, borrow it, borrow it. I'm telling you. I just, again, liked the fact that, I'll just recap real quick, because I like the fact that you can take a frame, any old frame, okay, go to the Dollar Tree and get you an 8x10 frame, get you some cardstock. You're not even going to ruin the cardstock because you're not chalking on it, so you could use it anytime. Cut you some cardstock for every season, every holiday, or your decorations. Make that your background, and then use whatever colors you want for your wreath and your monogram, y'all. And be sweet like I did and use your husband's last name and not your maiden last name that you kept for 30 years. I'm just kidding, y'all. I mean, I'm not kidding. I really did. But use whatever monogram you want. But anyway, this is it. This is the project for tonight. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank you guys for sprinkling out the S-H-A-R-E word with all your friends. Hey, Deanne, with all your friends and family. It helps my page, and I thank you so much. And I will be back tomorrow night with a non-Christmas project. See y'all tomorrow.